So here's what you missed on Glee. Marty made the football team, which is crazy. Finn's not the quarterback anymore. This new kid Sam is. Can you believe it? Kurt's dad and Finn's mom are dating and are really happy together, which makes Finn and Kurt sort of like brothers. They sure yell at each other like brothers.
Why is it so hard for you to understand?
Sue has a sister, Jean, who she doesn't yell at all.
I will always love you.
Which sort of makes her the only person Sue doesn't yell at. And that's what you missed on Glee.
It all started a week ago. I was super hungry, but my mom was gone, so I busted out the George Foreman. It wasn't making the cool grill marks it used to after I tried to use it to dry my shoes, but when it comes to grilled cheese, I'm not that fancy. And when I pulled the sandwich out, I saw the face of God. Literally, I had made a grilled cheeses.
I'm so hungry.
I'm not the most religious guy. I sort of worship Eric Clapton and Ocho Cinco, but this was different. So I decided to see what it felt like to, pray.
Dear grilled cheese, first of all, you're super delicious. Please, grilled cheeses, please let us on our first football game. It would mean so much to Artie, and I think you kind of owe it to him. I mean, you did sort of screw him in the leg department. And in return, Cheesy Lord, I'll make sure we honor you this week in Glee Club.
Thank you, grilled cheeses!
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that's my boy.
You forgot your breakfast. Suzanne Summers said that skipping breakfast is suicide.
What is this?
It's an egg white wrap on a sprouted beef tortilla, half a grapefruit, and a green drink.
What's my usual breakfast?
A Coke and 2 Slim Jims?
Yeah, breakfast of champion.
Dad, you are not a kid anymore. You have to start taking care of yourself.
Well, I guess with enough hot sauce, this will be all right. Thanks. Hey, don't forget, Friday night dinner is 6 instead of 7 this week. Carol and Finn are coming over, and she has to work the night shift.
I can't do this Friday. I sing along Sound of Music at the El Royal Theater. It's a once-a-year event.
And last week you had to camp out early so you could be first in line for those Grey's Anatomy DVDs.
6 and 6, Dad.
Okay, those Friday night dinners are a ritual in our family. One your mom started.
I know, but I'm a teenager. Friday nights are kind of important to me. Why are you making me feel guilty about this? I, of all people, know how important the relationship is between you and Carol.
Those dinners are more than important. They're sacred. Okay, the whole point of having something sacred is that it takes precedence over anything else you got going on.
Sing along Sound of Music is sacred to me.
You think I don't know that? Okay, wasn't I the one who bought you that Maria bonnet when you were 6? Okay, the point is, if you start giving up stuff like Friday night dinners, then you got nothing to hold on to. Okay, let's face it, Kurt. If we don't schedule it, then we don't hang out. If we don't hang out, then our lives, they just go right by each other. And we don't share very much.
I'm sorry, but I'm not missing something that I look forward to all year just for another dinner. Maybe we could do it Thursday or something.
I gotta tell you, Kurt, I'm real disappointed in you. Mr. Shue?
I have something to say. Something happened to me, and I can't really get into it, but it's shaken me to my core.
Oh my God, he's coming out.
Why, yes. There is a man who's sort of recently come into my life, and that man is Jesus Christ.
That's way worse.
And I know there's others in here who dig him too. And so I thought maybe this week we could pay tribute to him in music. Pay tribute to Jesus.
Sorry, but if I wanted to sing about Jesus, I'd go to church. And the reason I don't go to church is because most churches don't think very much of gay people. Or women. Or science.
I don't see anything wrong getting a little church up in here.
I agree. I've had a really hard year, and I turned to God a lot for help. I, for one, wouldn't mind saying thanks.
Thanks for what? That I didn't come out a withered baby?
Whenever I pray, I fall asleep.
Well, guys, maybe our song selections don't have to be about Jesus. We could do songs about spirituality. You got a problem with Jesus? Oh, I got no problem with the guy. I'm a total Jew for Jesus. He's my #1 heap. What I don't like seeing is people using J money to cramp everybody else's style. Because it seems to me that true spirituality, or whatever you want to call it, is about enjoying the life that you've been given. I mean, I see God every time I make out with a new chick.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. In fact, it's stupid.
Are you calling Mr. Billy Joel stupid? At this time, I'd like to continue my streak of doing only songs by Jewish artists. Hit it.
Come out within you, don't let me wait. You Catholic girls start much too late. All but sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well be the one. Well, they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. Oh, but they never told you the price that you paid for things that you might have done. Only the good die young. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You got a nice white dress and a party on your confirmation. You got a present soul. That cost so good. Come on, come on, come on, but you don't let me wait. You got to make sure it's not much too late. Sooner or later the sun comes to face. Might as well be the one. You know that only the good die young. Tell you, baby.
Well, according to this, I still got 2 left. But let me check, because I don't trust the guy who does my inventory.
Who's that?
Me?
No.
Oh.
Hey, you okay, man?
Yeah, just a little indigestion, you know. Don't buy salami at the gas station.
Et en 2 œufs, je vais approuver. Plus de confiance et de talents athlétiques que toi.
Can we talk to you outside?
Where is he? Is he dead?
No, he's alive, but I'm sorry I don't have any other good news.
I want to see him.
He hasn't regained consciousness.
I thought he had a heart attack.
Brought on by an arrhythmia, which caused a lack of blood to his brain. That's what made him lose consciousness and what's keeping him comatose. We have him on lidocaine, but there's no guarantees they're going to work or what kind of damage was done to his brain by the lack of oxygen.
I don't understand what you're saying. When is he going to wake up?
I don't know.
Okay, just take us to him now, please.
I need a minute.
I don't think you should be alone, Kurt.
Please, just give me a moment alone with my father.
We'll be right outside.
Dad?
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, squeeze my hand. I'm holding yours right now. Just squeeze back. Come on, Dad. Just squeeze my hand.
What up, girl Jesus? I need to ask you for something. I didn't go to Sunday school, so I don't know if God works the same as a genie and I only get 3 wishes, but here's the thing. Dating Rachel is great, but she's kind of a prude and I'm sort of going crazy. Anyway, her boobs aren't that great, but they're still girl boobs and I'd really like to touch them. So, Jesus, considering that I've dedicated a week of my musical life to you, I hope you can see it in your heart to answer my prayers. Amen.
Hey, Kurt. We're really sorry about your dad's heart attack.
Thanks, Dad.
I did a book report on heart attacks if you want to give it to the doctor. I got knocked down an entire letter grade because it was written in Korean.
What the hell happened?
My dad's in the hospital.
I know. My mom just called me. I feel like I'm the last one to know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Finn. It didn't occur to me to call you because he's not your father.
Yeah, well, he's the closest I'm ever going to get. Okay, I know it may not look like what everybody else has, but I thought we were sort of a family. Look, I guess I didn't like overhearing other people talking about it in gym class.
Hey guys, our thoughts are all with Kurt, and I know it's sort of hard to really focus on anything else.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I've been struggling trying to figure out what I want to say to Kurt all day. And I realize I don't want to say it, I want to sing it. This song is about being in a very dark place and turning to God. It's a spiritual song. It's just you. Is that okay?
It's fun.
Tina, Gwen, can you help me out, please?
As I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause, after giving it my all. Winter storms have come and darkened my sun. After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you.
Thank you, Mercedes. Your voice is stunning, but I don't believe in God.
Wait, what?
You've all professed your beliefs, so I'm just stating mine. I think God is kind of like Santa Claus for adults. Otherwise, God's kind of a jerk, isn't he? When he makes me gay and then has his followers going around telling me it's something that I chose, as if someone would choose to be mocked every single day of their life. And right now, I don't want a heavenly father. I want my real one back.
But Kurt, how do you know for sure? I mean, you can't prove that there's no God.
You can't prove that there isn't a magic teapot floating around on the dark side of the moon with a dwarf inside of it that reads romance novels and shoots lightning out of its boobs, but it seems pretty unlikely, doesn't it?
Is God an evil dwarf?
We shouldn't be talking like this. It's not right.
Sorry, Quinn. But you all can believe whatever you want to. But I can't believe something I don't. I appreciate your thoughts. But I don't want your prayers.
How did you even find out about the lesson?
I have cameras everywhere, William.
I'm giving a lesson on spirituality. I don't understand what the big deal is.
Well, the big deal is that this is a public school, and there's this little thing called separation of church and state, which happens to be the pillar of a functioning civil society.
So, children should be allowed to profess whatever faith they choose.
At the BET Awards, but not in a public school.
Sue, I'm trying to help these kids. Kurt is struggling with some really tough issues.
Well, William, if your kids want to praise Jesus in class, I suggest they enroll at Sweet Holy Mother of God Academy on I Love Jesus Street, but not here. This country is not a monarchy, William. Trust me, I've tried. And as much as I enjoy giving impromptu civics lessons, I got work to do.
Finn, please. Sit.
You're upset about Kurt's dad, too?
Yes. But more importantly, let's discuss your newfound love for Jesus and how it's affecting me. I want this relationship to go the distance, But I need to know that when I'm 25 and I've won a bunch of Tonys and I'm ready to have intercourse and babies, that those babies will be raised in a certain way.
You don't think you're going to have sex till you're 25?